Her voice was still echoing in the hallway when the silence finally caught up with me. Accept my friendship with my ex, or forget me. The door slammed after the words, but they kept burning, replaying, reshaping themselves into something sharper each time. I stood there, not angry, not yet, just listening to the house breathe around me, listening to the quiet she expected me to break. She thought I would beg. She always thought that. My phone buzzed against the table. Her message, a single line, "Don't overthink, it's harmless." Harmless. Funny how the smallest words trigger the deepest cracks. Funny how calm I felt as the truth began to pull itself together in my mind, piece by piece, memory by memory. Her sudden late nights, her phone flipped face down, the two careful smiles, the way she looked at me, searching for guilt she hoped to find before I looked for hers. I walked to the bedroom. Her perfume still hung in the air, sweet, artificial, something meant to hide another scent beneath it. My hands didn't shake, my thoughts didn't shout. They whispered. So this is where it begins. Later that night, she crawled into bed next to me like nothing happened. Her back touched mine, cold, tense, pretending to sleep. And that was the moment I knew. Not because she asked me to accept him, but because she expected I still would. The conflict didn't explode, it bloomed, quietly, inside my ribs, like a bruise that spreads without anyone noticing. I replayed her words in slow motion. Accept or forget me. A choice. She thought I would choose her, but she forgot who I was before I became the man she could manipulate. She forgot I used to solve problems by removing the noise, not feeding it. She forgot I never wrestled for people trying to slip away. She moved through the next days with rehearsed innocence, too cheerful, too attentive, touching my arm as if she needed to confirm I was still anchored here, still hers to fool. But her eyes betrayed her, flicking to her phone, checking timestamps, waiting for messages I wasn't meant to see. I didn't react, I didn't confront, I simply watched. I searched her phone one morning, not breaking into it, just lifting it when she forgot to take it with her to the shower. Her mistake, not my intrusion. One chat pinned. A name she once said meant nothing now. Her ex. The messages weren't explicit. They were worse. Emotional, familiar, intimate in the ways old lovers never lose. Shared memories, longing hidden under jokes, compliments disguised as nostalgia, all while she told me she loved me, all while she said she hated dishonesty. A small smile formed on my lips, not anger, not hurt, just clarity. Her betrayal wasn't physical yet, but emotional betrayal always arrives first, and it leaves deeper scars. So I studied, observed patterns, hours of their conversations, her deleted messages still recoverable, the late-night calls disguised as insomnia. Every detail was a thread, and I pulled them patiently. The truth arrived 2 nights later. I checked the synced backups quietly, alone in the dark. His voice notes, her nervous giggles, plans to meet, old feelings resurfacing, promises painted as just catching up. She told him she wished I was more like he used to be. He told her she'd always be his unfinished chapter. They thought they were discreet. They weren't. When the picture completed itself, I didn't confront her, not with shouting, not with accusations. Just a quiet sentence as she walked past me in the kitchen. "Do you love him?" She froze. Her throat tightened. Her eyes trembled. She blinked too fast. 1 heartbeat. 2. Then, "Where's this coming from?" I held up my phone, the backup screen open. Not scrolling, not pointing, just letting her see her own truth. She broke instantly. Tears, apologies, theatrical collapse. I watched her carefully, detached, like a scientist observing a failed experiment. She reached for me. I stepped back. Closure. Interesting word. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't stay up arguing. I simply said, "Easy choice, honey." She looked confused, but she would understand soon enough. By morning, I was gone. My side of the closet empty. My toothbrush missing. My car no longer in the driveway. Her texts came in waves, then storms, then desperation. "Where are you? Please come home. We can fix this. I didn't mean any of it. Please, please." I let them pile up. Hours later, I replied. Just one line. "Who are you?" Because the woman I loved died the moment she asked me to accept another man in her heart. What remained was only a stranger wearing her face. A stranger who expected me to cling. A stranger who never thought I would choose myself. Detached, free of the weight she hid behind her smiles. And her final message, "Please answer," sat unread as the road stretched ahead. I didn't owe a stranger an explanation. Not anymore.